When Pentecost Day came round, they had all met in one room, when suddenly they heard what sounded like a powerful wind from heaven, the noise of which filled the entire house in which they were sitting, and something appeared to them that seemed like tongues of fire. They separated and came to rest on the head of each of them. They were all filled with the Holy Spirit, and began to speak foreign languages as the Spirit gave the gift of speech. Now there were devout men living in Jerusalem from every nation under heaven, and at this sound they all assembled, one each bewildered to hear those men speaking their own language. They were amazed and astonished. "Surely," they said, "all these men speaking are Galileans. How does it happen that each of them hears them in his own native language? We hear them preaching in our own language about the marvels of God." Everyone was amazed and unable to explain it. They asked one another what it all meant. Some, however, laughed it off. "They have been drinking too much new wine," they said.
Hello, I am Charlie from By Design Theatre, and today we're looking at Acts 2 from the New International Version, verses 5 to 8. Now there were staying in Jerusalem God-fearing Jews from every nation under heaven. When they heard this sound, a crowd came together in bewilderment. They each one heard their own language being spoken. Utterly amazed, they asked, "Aren't all these who are speaking Galileans? Then how is it that each of us hears them in our own language?" So today is all about dance, and it's going to be a dance challenge that's connected to these verses. What you will need is a piece of paper or maybe a highlighter if you don't mind finding those verses in your own Bible. And then I would like you to pick out some words that maybe stand out to you. What we're going to try and do is create a small movement to each one of those words that you have chosen. And I say small because this time we're not going to use our whole bodies. We are going to use just our hands and this little box that we find ourselves in. So what I'd like you to do is do the words in order, and then just create a movement with your hands that you then can create a phrase with. This is my little version. Staying, under, together, utter amazement.
Seek, design,
enjoy,